daily. Yes, they gamble every day. Well,
60 million
60
Nigerians.
million Nigerians. Well, let's dig into the story. Now, the Director General of the Cross River State Lottery Gaming Agency, Michael Eja, has revealed that about 60 million Nigerians engage in betting activities daily. According to him, he said Nigeria's gaming industry is presently generating between 500 billion naira and 600 billion naira yearly. In his remarks at the unveiling of, I'm not going to call that company, that's an ad. Well, he said the federal government would take steps with state lottery agencies to bring the gaming industry's operators into the tax net for more revenue. He further stated that the betting industry in Africa is now worth a staggering $1 billion. Yes, adding that Lagos State accounted for a significant chunk of this revenue, generating $243 million in 2023 alone.
Wow.
So, you already know the gist. The picture here is at least 60 million. I wanted to say 60 million Nigerians. 60 million Nigerians bet every day. Like when we say daily, every day,
daily basis.
Yes, 60 million Nigerians are engaging in betting. And according to the agency, this particular industry is generating at least 500 billion naira to 600 billion naira yearly. So much of money.
Now, this is, I don't know if it's a thing of concern or is a thing of growth and development. But first, let's head on to talk about what gambling is, what betting or gambling is. Now, just so we understand or we put perspective to the conversation, gambling is the act of wagering money or something of value on an uncertain outcome with the primary intent of either winning additional money or material goods. Now, we have the likes of Drake, who happens to be a very popular Canadian musician. And we know that the way he generates, like, most part of his money is by betting and gambling. I remember one time he put, one of the things that made his gambling lifestyle very popular was that game between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. And he put a bet on those people and he actually won in millions or in billions of dollars.
Yes.
He won that money. Right. But it's increasingly becoming a lifestyle for us here in Nigeria, where a lot of people see. I know people that I don't know.
It's not even young people.
Not young people, oh. Like
you see where an old man,
they sleep in the betting shop.
They're just saying, if you see where someone that is old is praying that let this ticket not cut. Ha.
You know, I never understood what this betting was until one day I watched a clip online and I saw this lady saying that her neighbor is almost getting crazy because of the game
of betting.
You know, and I'm like, what is this thing about? Let me even go and read. Ladies and gentlemen, why will you allow your dopamine to rush like that? Like, it's a lot. Now, I'm not castigating that, except everything can be controlled. That's one thing that I really do believe, right? Even your job. We'll be talking about something at the 12 o'clock hour, which might be closely related to this. There are things that can be excess. You can overdo things, you know. And I was saying one time that even preparation, they say it's good to prepare. You can over prepare for things too. And it has a negative consequence. Anything that you overdo does have a negative consequence. Now, these days, we see people put money on sports, you know, sports betting. You know, people put money on lottery.
They bet on virtually everything.
Yes, online gaming. In Nigeria, horse racing is not very popular.
Funny enough, this gambling thing is not a new thing. It's not a new thing because
yes.
It's the sports betting just became a more popular part of betting. Because I remember that back in the day, you always see some neighbors that maybe their wives will always be like, you this useless man, you're always going out
drafts.
Yes,
you know.
Do you know that someone will play this draft, they will bet, they will remove everything on their body.
Yes.
Sometimes they will even come and pack everything at home
and sell, you know,
just because they want to go prove that point. Do you get?
And there's no stopping. That's my problem. But anyways, let's talk about some of the pros of gambling, because of course there are two sides to this. You know, there are pros and there's definitely going to be cons. But it's a form of entertainment.
Of course.
You know, in the late Roman Empire, we would see people put a bet to slaves. You know, people are fighting. They put but then it was not. We didn't call it wrestling like that. You know, even in there's this particular movie. I don't want to call the name, but I'm sure you know the name of the movie. It's a Roman movie. I'm definitely
not going to be able to relate because if you want to call Bollywood, then
It's not Bollywood. Though.
if it's Bollywood, I can relate. But
Okay.
if it's Roman, I cannot because I
It's
don't
Bollywood.
watch.
Oh my goodness,
I'm
that's
a
a
Bollywood
conversation for
fan.
another day. But
Bollywood
anyways,
fans, you guys, you come and support me.
but anyways, that particular movie, it's a Roman, all this Athens movie where
okay.
they put very like ridiculous amounts of money on people's lives. So they will fight till they either kill them. One person either kills the other person.
Definitely those days that we don't want to remember.
So it's a form of entertainment for people at that time. So it's not that extreme here in Nigeria, but yes, it's a form of entertainment. It can be a form of recreation and socialization as well. Now it has economic benefits because if you gamble and you win money, I mean, your pocket is gonna be happy. And for also the government, it generates revenue and creates jobs to the people who work at the gambling centers,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Then
actually.
certain games like poker, you know, they're healthy gambling kind of gamblings. Golf,
Even football.
exactly. Golf, poker, all of these games, you know, that they require strategy and skills.
You know, so you see someone strategizing.
Yes, to win that.
Neymar has to put this goal here. Osimhen will enter this one for
Exactly.
me to be able to, so that
Exactly.
this ticket will not cut. You see them
Exactly.
strategizing so much, putting their brains to work.
Yes.
And
So these are the pros, you know, but there are also cons of gambling.
of course.
And one of it, and I cannot overemphasize, is addiction. It can lead to like compulsive behavior and addiction. And we did talk about something
Yeah,
last
last
week,
week.
obsessive compulsive disorder. But this one, compulsive behavior, you want to always be doing something, even when you see that your resources are completely going out. You are selling everything you have in your house to gamble. Now, financial problems, it can result in significant financial losses. Like Drake, I think he lost over $200,000 the last game. I can't remember the exact figures, but he lost a very huge amount of money gambling. Now, if you're not someone that has a high level of risk taking, you can manage risk, it becomes a
Or not
problem.
someone that can chest pain.
Exactly, it becomes a health problem.
It's not work for
Yes,
you.
so it can harm relationships. It has a lot of mental health concerns as well. It can cause anxiety and depression and stress when you are still anticipating the result of the game, or your game now caught. You know, it's a lot of things. So judging from this, all of these pros and cons that we've talked about gambling, now we will be asking a question. Do you think this is beneficial to the society? Because from that report that Cassie read out to us, the government is talking about how it's bringing a lot of money.
It wants to look for ways. They will put these people in this business, in the tax nets, tax them more.
Do you understand? To improve on the business. But we do know that it has very grave consequence to us as Nigerians. Do you think this is something that should be welcomed, especially as a source of livelihood, you know, economic growth and empowerment? Do you think these things should be upheld in any way?
Yes, a big question, just like you've heard, is gambling a sustainable economic activity for Nigeria's youth? Call us now on 090-7353-0044. You can also send us a message on WhatsApp 09097054450. You can also engage us on all of our social media platforms. We are live at the moment. If you want to see these beautiful ladies, just head on to our social media platforms and you will see what's going on there. But if you cannot watch us now, listen to us, and also go on to our website www.eaglesfm.com so that you will not miss out on any part of the experience. But for now, the big question that we want you to banter on is gambling a sustainable economic activity for Nigerians?
Yes.
Do you think that is something sustainable? What do you think? What are your views that you have about gambling that's on your chest that you don't want to talk about?
Yes.
This is a safe space. Talk about it here. Let's talk about
It's a very safe space. You
Yes.
can trust us. But let's go on this very short break, and I'll remind us of a story that we had sometime here. You know, let's go on this commercial. Of course, we need to cash out, and when we're back, we'll keep up this conversation. Please stay locked in. We will be right back.
Eagles 102.3 FM. Abuja. Here to stay. Stay.
Your miracle is here. Your testimony is next. Christ Embassy Ministry Center Abuja presents Healing School and You. Healing School and You was prepared with your next level in mind. If you need healing, healing, or want to experience the demonstration of the healing power of God, or increase your faith and grace for kingdom finances, this program is for you. Holding on Saturday and Sunday, 12th and 13th October by 8 a.m. daily at plot 103 Chris Oyakilome Crescent beside American International School, Durumi, Abuja. Don't miss it. God bless you.
Are you guys ready?
Eagles
Sounds like this.
I don't wanna be somebody without your body.
102.3 Abuja.
From Milky Way to Earth, everywhere there's internet, you can connect with Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Log on to our website www.eaglesfm.com. Follow and engage with us now on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja, Instagram at Eagles FM 1023. Everywhere download our apps on your Android and iOS stores. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Has anyone told you you can talk about your business on radio for just
20,000 naira?
Get a chance to talk your business for 25 minutes on The Entrepreneur. Mondays to Fridays, 3 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. For more inquiries, call 090-9984-4433. 090-9984-4433. Hurry now.
Right, so welcome again. Thanks for staying with us. You're still tuning to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on. And of course, you're hanging out with Martha and
Cassandra.
Yes, and together we have been talking about gambling. Let's get talking on 090-7353-00 and 44. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. This is Nana from Guarimpa.
Hi, Nana.
Nana, on a Monday morning. No?
At this
on a
hour.
Monday morning.
At
I
this
just finished
hour.
drinking coffee, so I have some energy. So
All
I said,
right.
And I know you definitely
me
have
call.
some things on your chest to
Honestly.
say this morning on this gambling thing.
honestly, this topic says, like, you know what? My thing with this gambling of a thing is the addiction.
Okay.
Like some people, like it will get so bad that they will be trading like everything they have, every single thing they have that is valuable. Like I know someone that traded his daughter.
His daughter.
I'm telling you, I know a story. Yes, I know that story. Yes, he
This
gave
thing
his
is not
daughter
gist,
so that
it's real something.
they will allow him to gamble.
Ha.
He got so addicted to it. So how will they say that? I don't like, even if there's pros. Even if there's pros on it, I'm definitely sure the cons are bigger.
Outweighs.
So I don't know why the government will be trying to, put this on people because they are not the one. It's about the people that will be infected, the individuals that this will affect. So I don't see how. I don't support it. I do not.
All right. Thank you so much, Nana, for
I do
sharing.
not.
Thank
the
you.
government should go back to the drawing board and think of other things. There's many ways to improve the economy. So they should go and do that one. They should not bring gambling. If someone wants to do it for fun, they can go and be doing it. But let them not push it on us. We don't want it. We say no.
They're already doing it. Nigerians are. Anyways, thank you, Nana. Nigerians are already doing it. If the statistics or the data was not this huge, I mean, the government will not even be looking this way. But we already are doing these things. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Olajide, Dr. Olajide, good morning to you.
This is Engineer Gigi.
I'm so, oh my goodness, so sorry. Forgive me. Good morning to you.
He said government is taxing gambling.
Okay, I think that we
have
have to
gotten
make
it wrong.
a clarification
Yes.
here. Now, in the words of the state lottery gaming agency, the director general of Cross River State Lottery Gaming Agency, Michael Eja, he said that the federal government would take steps with state lottery agencies to bring the gaming industry operators into the tax net.
So they would
for
start
more
taxing
revenue.
them.
So that's what we are saying. We're not saying that the federal government is going to
They
impose.
should have done that long ago now.
Okay, they should have done that long ago.
They make revenue now.
Abi.
I mean, because if you go and gamble, then you have money. Government will get money from it. Government collect tax from alcohol, from cigarettes. They not take money from gambling. I mean, I'm surprised that they are not doing it already. I think the government should impose tax on gambling because nobody forces you. If someone is an addiction, whichever way it is, it's your money. I mean, it's out of 100, only one VP. You say no, you're going to continue. It's your decision. So government will tax it and tax it more and more. We have not done that because we need to generate money from all these things. If you can put tax on alcohol, on cigarettes, then they should put tax on those things so that we generate more money. I'm support of it.
Okay.
We should bring them to tax men.
All
right. Thank you so much, GB, for that. He says yes, we should bring them to the tax net. Let's get talking. Let's hear what some of you other. Why am I talking to myself?
Let's talk about it. And
Yes.
let's not forget the focus, guys. We have a focus. The question is gambling a sustainable economic activity for Nigeria's youth? Yes, we spoke about government. I know Nigerians they don't want anything government. That is what interests them. There is nothing wrong in being interested about your government, right?
Exactly.
But today we want to know, is gambling a sustainable economic activity for the youths in Nigeria? What do you think about this? Call us and let's hear from you. You can also send us a message on our WhatsApp number 09097054450, or the number for you to call is 09073530044. Let's get talking right here on the Midday Extra Show.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Matanaka.
Yes, Elder, good morning to you.
Good morning. My regard to you and your colleagues.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Tanya Salasi, we are expecting that.
All right. Let's hear you. Thank you.
My own religion. My own religion.
Okay.
And then two, I want you to Google those people playing pool, playing the betting. They don't laugh because of anxiety and high blood pressure. If you just bet now, then you are going to see the result tomorrow. My sister, I can't sleep in the night. All the blood pressure will rise. And then that's why those people where you need to bet. So, whoever is 70 years in the bed because of the high blood pressure and their anxiety. And betting is against it. And then most of the people play pool, do betting. Most of them, they can sell house, sell motor, because they put it for betting. And then at the end of the day, they lose. That's the time where people are playing pool. If they say, you nap a tree, you go to it, fall and this and this, one caught me. Every evening I go here, say, one caught me. The game where you give me no play, this and this and this. So betting, anybody when you have betting can never have peace of mind. And then that person is not closer to God. Because if even before it can win 40,000 from this bet Nigeria, we have played 200,000. But the day you win 40,000, everybody will hear. But they don't care to know how much you ever play. You play before you get it.
Yeah.
Betting if you bet today, you win today. And then before you win another one again, you have spent over the money before you hear. Anything when you win, people will hear. But the thing when you spend before betting, what you play before you win, nobody want to know that. Betting is a very, very dangerous something. That's why you're not supposed to play. And then my own religions against it.
All
Thank you very much. God
Thank
bless
you
Nigeria.
so much. Thank you so much, Elder, for that contribution. I think most religions are against gambling, but we still have these people, going to the streets and going to those gambling shops and keep up, with the attitude. But yes, let's also, we also talked about the pros and the cons. And the reason we did that is just so you know that there are also advantages to these things. Like I said, entertainment purposes and money and what have you. But if the cons outweighs the pros, that's where the problem comes from. I remember one time someone called us here on radio and he was talking about how, he was addicted to gambling, and we had that conversation. It was a heart-to-heart conversation then. We had that conversation and then he took active steps towards retracing, but what he did was he sold his Android phone, anything that can enable him, to get into that habit again. So until until he was finally free. And as at the last time we spoke, it was like 6 months clean from that. So problem gambling, there's something called problem gambling, and that's where someone cannot seem to stop themselves.
Addiction.
Yes, addictions, And what it does is the impact of that on your psychology is the increase in your dopamine. Now, gambling activities activates the brain's reward system. And you know what that is? People will now, I don't know how to put that, it would make sense. People will now start to pick the shorter routes or the shorter options. So anything that looks like stress, anything that looks like it's going to put your mental capacity to test, people will shy away from it, because the dopamine released during gambling has already increased the reward system of your brain. So you always will be thinking from that perspective of gambling without actually putting your brain to good use.
Yeah.
Yes. And I mean, there's so many things that we will be talking about as regards gambling. But yes, it does have an impact, negative mostly, on your psychology. And that's why it's important to take steps towards ensuring that you manage it. Even if you want to do it for entertainment purposes, ensure that it is managed properly.
Good morning.
Hello, Mata. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Bibi Blessing, good morning.
This is Ochanya. I'm calling from Nepal.
Good morning, Ochanya.
I'm not a great team.
All right.
I enjoyed all your conversation. See, there was one day I went to Maraba.
Okay.
The man was seriously beating his wife.
Okay. Why is that?
The husband gave her money to book, and she carried the money to go and do gambling.
A woman?
But they do.
They do.
They do bet too.
And the husband, when the husband came back, and the husband was asking her, "Madam, you know cook?" And the wife said, "I went to gambling." She said she was sleeping, and she said she dreamed, said she see one number.
Yay!
So she, for that sleep, said she win, said she win big money. In Maraba, the husband beat her, almost killed her. And today, the husband drive her out of the house, and she never go back to the house again till today.
No, some people don't tolerate gambling.
It's a dirty game. Even God, they are against her. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ochanya, for that contribution there.
But I don't even know how to feel about this. Resulting to violence, wife battering. We don't support that regardless.
At all.
Yeah. But you will ask a woman gambling, you'll be shocked. See, it's not just even older women. You need to see some young girls, like they are active in this gambling thing. I'm telling you, they are active in it. Just go to betting shops, try to do like a survey, and you will see they may not be there physically, but somehow
they're online.
Yes,
and that's what even makes it worse.
They're doing it.
That is now online, and people can have access to it whenever.
Yeah.
But let's take this message. This one says, "Good morning, beautiful ladies. This is Big Dre from Caro. Hey, Big Dre." It says, "The proceeds from my gambling activities is what I'm using to hustle right now." Wow.
Investor.
Gambling is like an investment.
Okay.
And there's a science to it. You need to be smart enough to get involved. I never go broke. My winning rate is off of the chains. Like I can hook you up if you want. Take it like a side hustle.
Okay, now this is definitely someone that understands the pros,
because for you to say it's
and
a side hustle,
exactly, because he has something that he's already doing, so he knows that I'm going to do this one. If he caught, I'll withdraw the moment I get something.
But do you know why some people never win this game? Greed.
Yes, because I think that some people will, even when they win,
they will
carry
put all the money back. I can never understand why people do
Why do you want to do that?
But anyways, this one says, "Good morning, my one and only beautiful sister Martha. Good morning to you. I'm listening from Nasarawa State. It says more than 15 million Nigerians gamble every day." Statistics say 60 million Nigerians. Is it not 60 million? 60 million Nigerians gamble every day. He says, I've really done a lot of campaign to discourage our people from gambling. The worst thing is these people see them 1,200.
No, 100, 200.
200, okay, naira used in bet as nothing. But these companies make millions from these little amounts of money. Secondly, the addiction. These people, when broke, can sell their phones, their clothes, their food items, even steal just to play and lose. Betting company uses pictures of celebrities like Davido, JJ Okocha. These celebrities didn't make money from gambling. Gambling is evil. This is taking me.
This table.
See,
it's
do you
another
know,
table.
the truth is, a lot of people are on this.
You know, our celebrities that endorse these companies, some of these gambling companies. You know that you have people that are looking up to you, young people. You know you're not making money from this gambling.
See,
why are you being a brand ambassador?
Do you know, if you are saying, if they say the truth, me, I don't. If it works for you, that's your own.
But Big Dre just said that it works for him because he's using his head.
Good
But how
for
many
you.
people can remember to use their head in this gambling?
Someone will go and exchange his child for gambling. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hello?
Hello, good morning. Alamin.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
good morning. We can hear you. Oh, I was thinking it was Alam. I was going to say, like, I haven't heard from him on the Midday Extra for a very long time. Please do call us back or give us a call back. We want to hear from you. What do you think about the gambling thing? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Good morning. Now?
How are you doing today?
Sound good.
All right. It's good to have you. So tell us, what do you
This
think?
is very important discussion. My name is Blessing. I'm calling from Airport Road.
Thank you, Blessing.
Blessing.
Let's hear
My
you.
prayer for everybody is that God should deliver every human being from gambling.
Amen.
Who told you they want to deliver? You are shouting amen. All right. Thank you. Let's hear
The
you.
Bible condemn it. The Quran condemn it. Anything gambling is not of God. You have to work hard to make your money.
Okay.
And let me shock you. All these celebrities they are using to do their advert, they pay them for that advert. They don't play gambling. They work hard. If you see these people, night they are not sleeping. They are working on their system. The one now baffle me is that imagine a mother playing gambling. What message are you sending to your children that are growing up? That is what just baffles me.
Okay.
There are some people that play this gambling after they will say that it's win, they will remain there and play and they will lost the money back. That is not of God.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. She says it's not of God. Well, let's move on. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, welcome and thanks for joining us on the show. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Husseini. I'm calling from Asokoro.
All right, Husseini, it's good to have you join us. So tell us, what are your thoughts on this conversation?
You see, gamble is no to me.
Okay.
And there's this program in Hausa that said, where somebody go dance, they spare money. If another person go try, and I better beat him with trouble. Because all singers are not equal.
I do agree.
And this gamble thing is just like a drug addiction. If you allow it to come into you, they remain with you.
Yeah.
You know, drug addiction doesn't have care, it can be managed. That's the same thing with gambling. Because these guys that create all these betting platforms, they did not program it for you to win. It's for you to lose so that they can make more money.
Oh, wow.
But sometimes one or two out of thousands can win. Then they become a advice for other people to say, come inside, this is what I beg, you know. So they say, gamble is no to me.
Okay.
Necessity.
All right.
It's no to me. So if you're into gamble, I can only advise you, please drop it, please.
All right.
Or else it will become worse and worse for you.
All right.
So gamble is no to me.
Thank you so much.
Nice one.
Thank you so much for your contribution on this topic. Well, we're still here, very much active, and we're taking more calls on 09073 5300 and 44 or 09087 668888. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You're going to have to like turn down the volume of your radio because I can hear myself every step of the way. So turn down the volume of your radio and give us a call back on 090735300 and 44. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, my sister. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
God bless you, my sister. In fact, it just feel like say, I don't inside my mind to talk this morning.
I've been now. What would they do with that now?
All right.
In fact, as I talk to you now, in fact, I was the one to victim. My name is Onye anyway. My name is Onye from Ebonyi State. I'm living in Abuja here, studying at Jabi.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, yeah. So, gambling, you see, is to me, according to demonic attitude. It just be like somebody that is just use himself to an alcohol, or as my brother said, drug addict.
Addiction.
Yeah. You see, for the person to live it is very bad. It's very hard. And many of us, like me before, I was into Christian gambling. Let me just tell you a little story.
Okay.
There was a day I played a gambling, this bet like that, for something million naira, one copy. I play another one that is around 24 million, one copy. I play 14 million, one copy. I play 3 million, one copy. I say no. I need to respect yourself and for your head. Now, after what pains me, is about people. The women now married the women now live what they are doing. Their husband will give them money. They will enter Babi Jebu to go and play it. I see many families today quarreling because of they give woman money to go and cook. She use the money to go and play Babi Jebu. That one, I don't know if then at least if it is a young boy, any dead boy thief now, they kill him, he go. But they married the woman. What are you showing to your children? What example are you doing? Like me, it's only grace of God that makes me to leave gambling and drink. Because moment you are into gambling, money finish for you, go then make you go drink, I can make you figure yourself. By then you don't enter two problems. So I pray for everybody for God to help them. Let them live the same thing as me and live up. God bless you now.
Mechi, thank you. Mechi, thank you so much for that contribution. I like it when people who have experienced it firsthand come out to tell you their experiences. It's bad. I'm not saying I'm trying to be very careful so I don't completely rule out gambling, because we can't lie that some people have made money from gambling. See the likes of Ola of Lagos. This guy parades himself up and about. He says he has won lots and lots of money from gambling. I'm not there, so I cannot question how he gets his money. But if he claims that he's getting it from gambling, he's definitely encouraging other people out there to gamble. But yes, before we head out, our time is fast spent. How do you know that you have a problem with gambling? Number one, increased frequency and duration of gambling. That's we have 24 hours a day. You spend about 20 or maybe 18, 15 hours gambling. That's how you know that anything that you spend almost all your day doing and does not give you any assurance of compensation, you are wasting your time, honestly speaking. So you know you have a problem when you keep spending time doing something and you ignore other important aspects of your life. Take, for instance, you have a job, right? But if you start doing your job for 20 hours, you have a family, you have a husband and children to look out for. That too has become a problem to you because other aspects of your life that you need to take care of is ignored because of one particular aspect. So you know that you have a problem. Secondly, chasing losses. Hiding or lying about your gambling activities. The moment you start lying about anything, you know that you already have a problem with that thing. Neglecting responsibilities and borrowing money to gamble. Some of you go to the loan apps and borrow money, you gamble, and you say, oh, when I gamble, when my game,
investment.
Do you understand? If my game yields money, I'll pay back the loan app. And now you don't have money to pay the loan app back. You don't have money in your pocket to eat. You don't have money to continue gambling. Isn't that a problem already? And your ticket has caught. You know, it's so funny when I say that. But anyways, if you're having problem with that, there are support groups online. Go and check and ensure that, you know, counseling activities. The guy who came here to say that, you know, it was just a very short session, but I was so happy to hear him say, oh, I had to sell my phone. Do whatever it takes to take you out of that situation. You know, if you don't do something will do you, right? So the global statistics says that 26% of the global population engages in gambling, and the global gambling market is projected to reach it's superseded about $565 billion by 2023, and now 2.6% of gamblers experience problem gambling. So if you have this fact in your hand, it will help you decide what you want to do from here onwards.
Yeah, I think that when it comes to doing anything in life, it's just about proportion, weighing things up. You have to do things in equal proportion. You don't have to overdo things. The moment you notice that you are becoming addicted to gambling, you just have to do the needful. It doesn't matter whether you're making money from it or not. I think at the end of the day, people still have their views about what gambling is. I personally have my reservations about gambling, but that doesn't matter at the moment. So do what works for you, but remember that trying to proportionate things, especially things that you do, it's very, very important.
That being said, we will be leaving you right now on the General Open Banter. Sorry, we'll not be able to take any more of the calls that we're seeing, but the next hour happens to be, or promises to be, an amazing one as well. Just as we've talked about gambling today, we'll be talking about dyslexia. I even probably have it by the way I'm pronouncing these things. But anyways, yes, keep it locked in here. We will be